Oh my god! After being trapped in a time loop for more than 2 years, we finally get a trailer to the much anticipated anime film, Madoka Magica. Well, Purgus not. Rising of the Cobra, Lycan Machine, Silver Surfer, Planet of the Apes, Hannibal, Dark Knight, Skywalker, Evil Dead, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers of the Beast. And as a die-hard Madoka fan, I would be remiss not to talk about this. So let's dissect the hell out of this trailer, shall we? Alright, so the first thing that caught my eye right off the bat is how slightly different the character designs look. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's like the girls look kinda younger. I mean, obviously they didn't become younger or anything, but it's just worth pointing out that they aren't exactly the same as the designs we're used to. I mean, they definitely look cuter though, not gonna lie. And oh my god!
What's wrong with your face?
Seriously, what the hell happened there? I mean, it was almost comical when I first saw Sayaka like that. They better have a good explanation for covering up my favorite girl's face, and the reason better be because Kyoko gave her loads of hickeys. Anyway, back to the trailer. So it looks like Homura is still her usual demonic self, and thankfully still fixated on Madoka. I also noticed that we didn't get to see Homura in her devil form, just her in some new magical girl outfit, which opens an entirely new string of questions. And speaking of things we don't see, no freaking Nagasa! Nah, I'm just kidding. She's alright. Oh, she's definitely going to be in this film. It says so in the credits. Hopefully she'll be put to better use than in Rebellion, though. So next we get a little montage of the subtitle character Walpurgisnacht, the big bad witch from the main series. We get some text explaining who she is, and interestingly, it then transitions into a Homura montage, which I suppose could be read as both entities being similar in their calamitous nature, or maybe hinting that they share similar motivations. I don't know, I could be reading a bit into it. Anyway, since we're on that topic, there's something I've been wanting to mention for a while now. I still find it kinda odd that this movie will supposedly revolve around the character of Walpurgisnacht, which by the way, I'm just gonna refer to as W for the rest of this video, just because it's a pain in the ass to say, and sounds kinda silly coming from me. But yeah, as I was saying, what's odd about it is that in the show, the character of W is basically nothing more than a MacGuffin, a threat designed to stand in the way of our time-traveling warrior from saving the one she loves. The whole story of W was never explored in the show, presumably because there wasn't anything about her character that needed exploration. All we needed to know was that she was big and bad, and a total thorn in Homura's side. And not only that, she friggin' dies after being Thanos snapped by Madoka. So on that note, how does W fit into the story if witches can no longer exist? And why do we need to know anything about her, now that we're in a post-Rebellion era? Now granted, there are some things that are somewhat unclear after the events of Rebellion regarding the state of the universe. For example, after Madoka was forcibly turned back into a normal girl again, does this mean all the witches that she got rid of have now returned? Or do new witches just start appearing now that there's no more lost cycles? And don't you nerds tell me that all these questions are answered in some obscure manga or something. All I care about is what happens in the anime. Now, I'm not saying that there can't be a good story to come out of this, but I am saying that you're gonna have to do a lot to make me care about W as a plot point for the movie. I'm sure they'll come up with a reason for how W and other witches exist in Homura's new world. I mean, they did that in Rebellion after all, but I'm more curious about the whys. Also, we didn't see W in the trailer except in flashback scenes, so it looks like her role in the movie will be kept a secret for now. Anyway, moving on. Now, this is the most intriguing part of the trailer for me. At first I thought this was Madoka wielding Homer's bow, or maybe Homura and Madoka did a fusion dance or something, but I'm pretty sure that this is not Madoka, and instead is a totally new character. In fact, I did a comprehensive scientific analysis to determine that they indeed weren't the same person. I see. Fascinating. Yep. They're different. So aside from Mystery Girl using Homura's bow, we also see her jumping into what I assume is a miasma of wraiths. And finally, there's a sequence of her doing some Cirque du Soleil ribbon dance. And by the way, I'm gonna make this prediction right here. She's going to be W. Calling it. She's going to be W's magical girl form before she turned into a witch. That's how they're gonna make her relevant to this movie. She's going to be some random magical girl who shows up out of nowhere and disrupts Homura's plans. And boom, she's revealed to be W and fights Homura in some magical girl witch hybrid form. Then Homura and the rest of the gang have to team up and fight W because she's gotten too out of control. Then after defeating her, they all kiss and make up. Literally. So after that, there isn't too much else of note to talk about. We see Madoka and her friends resuming their lives like normal. We see the characters wearing outfits that are slightly different from their usual magical girl outfits. We see Kyubey not being tormented and having PTSD. And finally, we get a couple of shots of Homura's throne made from books, which has her creepy familiars and other Homuras strewn throughout it. Now, I'm pretty sure this is just a symbolic or metaphorical thing, and that there aren't actually multiple Homuras in the movie. But at the end of the day, what's most important about this shot is that Homura is doing her best Lelouch impression. What's that? People already made that comparison? Well, f fuck you. So that's pretty much all there is in terms of what we see in the trailer. It certainly does a good job setting up mysteries, that's for sure. But I guess we'll have to see what other trailers and information they throw at us before its 2024 release date. But for now, I'm pretty darn happy just seeing our beloved magical girls again after all these years. Magia record doesn't count. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do a separate video at a later date talking about my predictions and obviously the Yuri potential for this movie. I mean, we've all been waiting 10 years for them to tie the knot, right? Let's make damn sure they end the series with some rainbow-colored explosions. Anyway, I think I'll go back and read some old Madoka Dojinshi now. See you around.